On this episode of Lapeef Let's Talk, look at the confidence my man exude. And so I just identify the dudes that's dope and I rock with them. I just take what I can learn from
this
them.
after hours finna be lit. You see Anton Pinky going up. You see the pinky going up with the red cup.
Double red cups.
It is what it is. You know me. Listen.
Ameera, older women that date younger men.
I think it takes, there's a many questions that I have for you all. Are they just dating or are they getting married? Because there's different answers for both.
Okay, let's give it for both.
Okay. For marriage, it takes a special woman, I believe, to be with a man who's younger than her and not abuse him. Because a lot of women, I believe that maybe you guys can love each other, but the problem is a lot of women, because of how we are, it's just so easy to have this kind of mother complex over you.
So I don't know if there's an overwhelming majority of older women, younger man couples that don't, make it. Like, I don't know those data points, but I think it just depends. It can definitely work. It might not. It depends on the intentions of the people.
I think it'll work for only so long because at some point in time, it's going to get odd.
I mean,
it's going to be odd. If you got somebody that's 70 and somebody that's in their 40s, it's just going to be odd.
It depends on the people. And that's
really pretty. Nobody looking at nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like,
that's a pretty big age gap, like 40 to 70.
But yeah, JR, would you say that if the man was 70 and the woman was 40?
It's still odd. It's still odd.
Yeah,
I mean, okay. I don't think it's true happiness. I think that, he's able to financially keep her and, she's just there for the ride. But for the most part, I mean, they may grow some type of chemistry or some type of bond, but ultimately, I just think when they first start off, it's usually a agenda. He's trying to get, just the company. And she just trying to get to the bag.
I'm curious though, like, because Lucky was saying like I don't know if it's anecdotal, but I think she was saying that she knew of successful relationships where the woman was older. I know when we look at older men dating younger women, right? So if we just celebrity profile that most people would be familiar with. If you look at what's old girl that's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and she just lost her husband. Like, God bless her. Right. She just lost her husband, right? He was significantly older than her, right? But she rolled with him whole time. She rode it out with him whole time, held him down whole time, right? When you look at Ronald Isley, he has a younger wife, right? And just aesthetically, they appear to be happy, fully functioning, so on and so forth. So I'm just curious when we talk about, this idea of an older woman dating or marrying a younger man, where do we see that played out successfully?
Oh, well, if you're just talking about TV, I mean, you have couples like Tammy Roman, who's been with the younger dude. And she's been trying to leave him because that situation, but he loves her. And he's willing to sacrifice whatever just to go through the rest of life with her.
That's
so I think it would. Dude. Huh?
That's the baseball dude.
I don't know.
I don't know what he
does.
What
does he do?
I don't know who you're talking about.
We just call him Tammy's husband. But I think when we say successful relationships, I'm just kind of like, it depends. We can't determine what's successful for them, So I would just say it from the looks of it. He loved her. He rocking with her. He's willing to sacrifice her not being able to bear his children just because he loves her that much. So in my opinion, just looking at it, not knowing them, that would be successful.
Yeah.
Wait. Question real quick. Gentlemen on the panel, like if I say, a successful marriage, would y'all know what I'm talking about?
Say it again.
Yeah, I do. I mean, but I use my own as a. I
get it, but if I just said, not anecdote, just general statement, like we talking about successful marriage, would you know what I'm saying?
You mean like they stayed together till death do us part?
Nah, I'm just curious because typically what happens is like the women will defer to, well, it just depends. Like, we can't define success for everybody. It looks different from this person to this person, but as men, we understand what successful marriage looks like. So I'm just curious as to, like, why.
I do.
Well,
it's very simple for me.
I'm just curious as to why, when we say certain things and we're talking generally, right? Why do we scale it back and then say, well, it depends, or, you know, depends on this situation or this scenario? I'm just curious. Honest question.
Are you asking the women why do we scale it back?
Yeah, I'm asking the women.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, obviously I don't have that much experience in being married, so I don't think I'm qualified to speak on that type of subject. I'm here to learn. So as far as what looks successful to me, if they happy together and it says till death do us part and they take their vows till death do us part, I would classify that as a successful marriage. But I'm, you know, help me out. If that's not.
I don't know. But there is, to answer your question too earlier, though, when you were saying about, you know, older women and younger men that's been successful. I know Anton's going to push me back. I didn't say it was successful. It's an interesting relationship. But however, like Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, she's older than him. Lisa Bonet and Jason, that big, tall, burly man.
Momoa.
Yeah.
Whatever
that
his name
thing.
is.
She's older.
Yeah,
She's like 53. He's like 40.
That dude is beautiful. He might be my man. He might be my man crush.
He's a god.
That's my man crush. Brad Pitt used to be my man crush.
What?
Brad Pitt and Troy? Dog, when he was knocking that chick over. When he was knocking that chick over. No, listen, here's the thing.
I don't have no man crushes.
Yeah, I do. Brad Pitt and Troy. Brad Pitt and Troy was so dope, bro. Because here's the thing though, bro. Like, I look at how certain dudes move and I be like, dog, one day I'm gonna sculpt my body like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I identify certain things from dudes that do something. Like how the chicks was rocking with Denzel when I was coming up. I was like, man, I'm a master that walk. Like when I was younger, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just dudes that I was looking at like, yo, that dude is dope in this way, or this dude is dope in that way. Look at the confidence my man exude. And so I just identify the dudes that's dope and I rock with them. Mm-hmm. I just take what I can learn from
this
them.
After hours finna be lit. You see Anton pinky going up. You see the pinky going up with the red cup.
Double red cups.
It is what it is. You know me. Listen.
Ameera, older women that date younger men.
I think it takes, there's a many questions that I have for you all. Are they just dating or are they getting married? Because there's different answers for both.
Okay, let's give it for both.
Okay. For marriage, it takes a special woman, I believe, to be with a man who's younger than her and not abuse him. Because a lot of women, I believe that maybe you guys can love each other, but the problem is a lot of women, because of how we are, it's just so easy to have this kind of mother complex over you